YouTube, man. Whew. Sunday night still got Monday on fire. Y'all smell the smoke? It's 20 on the smoke. I smell the smoke. Man, 2 fire episodes. Power Bananas. Hightown Bananas. And I got the home sister, the auntie, Moochella in the building. Moochie, how you doing tonight?
And what's up, y'all?
Put up
I
them
am
hammers, y'all.
fine.
Put up them
Put the
hammers.
hammers up. I'm in the building. Queens is in the building.
Oh,
And
oh Lord. You and that Miss K all time repping New York. Here y'all go. It's got this thing started already. And so Moochie, as we're waiting for everybody to get up in the building, tell me how you felt about the episode overall.
this episode was fire. It
Mm-hmm.
was fire. I had a couple of moments where I was mad at some people.
Right.
And
And I know who one of them peoples is.
yes, you gonna tell me?
Professor Addiction.
Key lock. Yeah, lock and key. I'm mad at her. She played herself.
And ladies and gentlemen, who needs Anita Baker when you got a diva? Look who is coming through in the building. It's Nita the diva, and I swear every week you look younger and younger. You drinking that fountain of youth juice, Nita?
If it's a cocktail, then maybe. I don't know. I didn't realize I was late. Y'all went on earlier?
You're not late. We just went on just to say hey to everybody before we actually get into the debate and everything that went down. Just welcoming the crowd. Before we even officially start, we've already got 75 in the building. What's up to all the 75 riders out there? We enjoy having you guys. These ladies enjoy seeing you guys, and they both have channels. So if you enjoy the vanilla chocolate and then the chocolate, they both got YouTube channels. All you got to do is check my link in description and join them. So Miss Nita, the diva, how did you feel about last night's episode?
I thought it was really good. Yeah. I was having my doubts, and they came swinging with this one. I enjoyed this one. I had so many. I was writing all these notes. I was like running out of paper. It was so much going on. It was a whole lot.
Well, look, don't strain too hard because I'm gonna cover 4 of the major plot points from last night so that you guys can have a lot of time to focus on it. And I'm gonna try my best to do better by engaging the crowd, taking some of what they have to say because they be having some fire. Yeah. I mean, you guys, my audience, y'all be having some fire predictions. You know, on this channel, there is no prediction too crazy. Even though I might pick on them, it don't mean it's too crazy because this is power and things happen. Things happen left and right. Nita, you need to take that. I hear that they're trying to get you to audition for the next Matrix. You need to get that.
Sorry, let me go mute that. I'm sorry.
Y'all don't know Nita's a superstar now. Y'all better go check that lady's channel out. So, Moochella, what 4 plot points do you think I'm gonna cover with our fantastic crowd tonight?
Well, we have to cover Tahada getting out of jail.
Have to.
Tariq going to jail.
Have to.
Mecca telling her that he gonna wait for you. He not leaving without her.
Got to. That sounds like some stalker mess to me.
And Professor Keylock.
You got it. We can cover all of them because I think that a whole lot of the fellas, and we got a lot of the strong brothers in here watching us tonight, is ready to do exactly what I did to start this season. They ready to divorce Professor Addiction. They ready to get off that benediction and get off that boat. They threw with her, and she showed her true colors last night. I told y'all that's why I was done with Carrie. She is becoming an antagonist. And the question that I have for both of you ladies is, could we see a situation where Professor Carrie does not make it through this season? Oh, man. Speak your piece, Moochie. What you think?
I see her. I could see Monet coming back to take her out.
Ooh.
Because now She told her to stop and leave everything alone, and she still kept digging.
And then they got Lauren all knee deep in this mess now.
Yeah.
Lying to Lauren, all kinds of stuff. Neither the diva, you on mute, but I want to know, could you see a situation this season where Professor Hot Pocket gets killed?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
I didn't think that they wanted to drop any more bodies at Stansfield because it was just too hot.
Mm-hmm.
But Monet pretty much showed her hand this episode, and I think it's gonna be Monet that actually does it. It could be Tariq, but I don't think he will. For some reason, I just don't think he will. I think he'll do some kind of misdirect, and something is going to happen where Monet is going to have to, like, because like I said, she's been irrational. A lot of stuff has been going on with her, and she looking real shaky. Like, she looking real shaky this episode. I was like, oof, girl.
Now, Angela Helper is saying exactly what was running through my brain. Is there any way that Lauren could body Professor Addiction?
Ooh.
I mean, look, she's throwing Lauren all the way under the bus. All the way under the bus.
No.
She know good and damn well Tariq is the suspect, and she got her attacking Braden to get the Tariq.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's a stretch for me. That's a stretch, but I don't put nothing past. No,
I could see her setting her up to get killed.
Good girl going bad.
I don't see her actually killing her. I could see her being in cahoots with people, like setting
set
her up.
Like a setup, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got another big homie coming through to help the men balance this thing out. Y'all know the guy from the Windy City of Chicago is the big homie, J-Mo, in the building. J-Mo.
Hey,
good to be here. Good to be here. Sorry for the delay.
You all good? We started early.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
That's all good.
That's
our boy Eric coming through with super chats already. We accept all super chats. There's nothing too small, nothing too big. Well, I take that back. YouTube limits you at $500, but that don't mean you can't super chat that $500, then turn right back around and super chat another one. He says,
that's right.
Courtney said, we will see the girl Zeke thought was his mom in season 3.
Okay.
And Brett, who did Empire, will run season 3. And rumor has it, Taraji will play her.
Wow.
Anybody here for that? J-Mo, we'll start with you. How you feel about Taraji coming on the Power?
Man, I mean, they really is gonna be Empower. I mean, what are they gonna have Taraji? They gonna have a person running it, and they already got what's his name? Being like Jussie Smollett on the show. Drew.
Wait a minute. Juicy Smollett up here? Wait,
Juicy Smollett. Yeah, more like Drewsy Smollett.
Oh boy, I was about to say, ain't no way. I thought you were saying he was about to come on season 3, and I was like, ain't no way 50 and Courtney touching him.
Yeah, he already on the show. Drewsy Smollett already on the show. And so,
Drew would be completely disrespected. You compare him to a criminal, a Chicago criminal.
That old petty crime. That dude, it's a crime that he tried to do that so poorly. But yeah. Plus, I see people. They saw my show the other night. Tariq in jail. I call him Week. TAWEAK. And I say they gonna have the free week meal.
See, look at what you done did. This is the kind of trouble y'all get me in. Joshua Evans calling him Drewsy Smollett.
Right. That's why I just say Drewsy Smollett in the building already on the show.
Lord. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have got within, let's see here, we've been going for now 9 minutes, and we already got 245 people. Please give us 245 likes. And if you haven't subscribed to everybody channel, please go do so. Let's get this thing kicked off. So Moochie, you said it. There are 4 main areas we got to cover, and I'm going to start with one right now. This is one of my favorites. You ain't mentioned this one, but I was going to put this in here because I called this. We all kind of called it, but I was the one that made a video on it. So take a look at this. He's no longer Chef Boyardee. He's Chef Boyard / your knee.
If you didn't know he was with Mahoney, you should have never put your fucking hands on that kid. One civilian complaint enough puts us all at risk. Now look at you. You know, he always did talk too much for somebody expendable.
We knew his days was numbered. Come on, y'all.
Right.
We already knew he was on the chopping block once he got choked out the first time.
Now y'all ready to believe me that it's Hello Fresh that the damn chef is over there fixing up? Because he's not a chef.
Well, I kind of knew that the way he was cleaning the knife.
That is Chef Boy Assassin. Do you hear me? Moochie,
Right.
you get the floor first. And I told y'all he was going to use a knife to do what he needed to do. So Moochie, having seen that scene, knowing what you know about Mecca, how is Lorenzo going to contend with Mecca?
I don't think he can rock out with him.
He can't rock out with
a casual too. Especially if the chef is around.
Yeah, that chef is a problem.
Around, he gonna get hit with the Ginsu.
I know. Moochie, I think we're kind of like at a disadvantage because we don't know much about how Lorenzo carried himself or how Mecca. We know a little bit about Mecca, but for us to try to call it just based on looks or something.
But you know what? Now that you said that, because now we know he's gonna be getting his crew back together in the next episode, right?
Right.
He's trying,
so
yeah.
He's trying to get his crew back.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know how that's gonna play out.
Right.
He might be the lone wolf, just with his pups, his kids.
Okay.
You know?
So Nita, you just basically said you just don't know right now. You still need to get more intel.
But I really thought it was going to be a little bit more fantastical. I thought we was going to get some real knife work. Like I was like, I was waiting for something big and bombastic, but it was just a clean little swipe. So.
Wait a minute, what you wanted him to pull out a sword and shit?
I thought, yes,
I wanted him to do some Jackie Chan shit.
She wanted him to fight like if Michael Jackson beat it and had a knife on a little rag.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I thought he had a sword up there on the right behind him that he could just kind of do something. I wanted something a little bit better.
Your sister's in the building, Moochie. Miss K saying, "Hi guys, just stopped through to say Lorenzo is a psycho." Miss K said it first. Laugh out. Yeah, she hates Lorenzo.
Okay.
She said if Lorenzo was on fire, she wouldn't even spit on him, let alone pee on him. She ain't putting his fires out. Damn, she hates Lorenzo. So Big J, if you had to pick who you're gonna rock with right now at this moment, Lorenzo Tejada, or you rocking with Mecca and Chef Boy Assassin, which way you going?
Hey man, I know it's hard for me. I gotta stick with my bald beard brothers, man. You know, man, it's hard to pick one. You know, we gotta stick together. Us little light-skinned beard baldies up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, the light-skinned beard.
You gotta try to make it work. You know what I'm saying? I got my little, I got my hat with a little red right there. But I'm gonna stick with the original. Lorenzo, man, you try to think of my wife. You think that's how you say wife, just the letter Y. You thinking my wife? Oh no, man. You gotta go, man. You papi though. And you say the Z is your son, you the papi? Oh no, man. I have a tree kid. That my wife. I'm going to take you down, man. You don't know who you messing with. He came out of jail rocking the Carl Kanai and the cross colors. He was ready. I'm by, man. I'm by.
He came out. He sure did. And we got a super chat from Adam Furman. He says, "Can we get a moment of silence for the dead cat Nuff?" Hell no. For what? He was a piss ball. He don't get no moment of silence. But for you, I would give you a moment of silence for the super chat.
Rest in peace.
I know Mecca was sick of him. I know Mecca was sick of him. But with the hands he gave Reek, does this mean he was demoted to rent a ghost? Look, man, Reek hasn't even been close to being a full-fledged ghost yet. We might not even ever see him rise to that occasion. But for you, because you gave such a nice super chat, I've got a video for you. And I know two people on this panel hate this video, so that's why I'm going to play it.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, baby, let me tell you something. If a whore ain't paying y'all bills, that's the last thing y'all should be worried about.
We gotta retire that clip. You gotta retire that clip, man.
Well, in 2021, I get all new. Every year I get new clips to go with whatever I'm doing, so I'll get some new clip. But appreciate that super chat, my
Now, that's what season 3 gonna be like if they making it like Empire, maybe. Gonna have little singing numbers. Like
I have a very hard time seeing this show going down the road to Empire. I mean, it's just it could happen, Jay. It could.
I hope not. I'm just joking. But Zeke, that was kind of like Zeke in the future. He already went blind. Next, he gonna be red. He gonna be talking in the car. I used to have a hooping career. I have a hooping career. I had a hooping career about a hooping career.
All he gonna do if they want Zeke to go back to being normal, all they gotta do is put him in a room with Professor Addiction, and all his woes will be cured. And so
I feel much better.
You do. Nita, I'm coming at you to start this next discussion.
Okay.
We might as well go there. This is another one me and Moochie talked about. So here we go. Here's a clip.
You on the island, you don't even know. Kane, he replaced Rico's work with Sugar just to get you to take him back. Drew, he's still fucking that nigga that dropped him and Zeke's name to the school about that dead body in the pool. And Diana stole that money out your bar. You can't do none of this shit without me. You need me. And I need my sister, so what are we doing?
Did he put her
smart?
So yo, Miss Nita.
Yes.
Is this the only person that's gonna have Tariq back the rest of this season, Monet?
No, please. No, wait a minute. Is going to have only person to have her back?
Is Monet the only person that's gonna have Tariq back this season?
Oh,
Monet.
Yeah.
Is she gonna be one of the only people that's gonna be trying to help Tariq as the season goes forward?
Yeah, I think so. I think after episodes 6 and 7, what Tariq is going to put into motion is going to kind of prove to her his mindset, how he thinks, how he moves, and stuff like that. And he basically dropped all the dimes, nickels, and pennies. Shout out to Moochie. Monet took so many L's this episode. They was shutting her up the whole episode. She got it stuck to her. I was loving every minute of it. She just had a dumb look on her face. I was like, give it to her. And the way he ran that down, he ran Diana's name in there because he know that that's like his only ally in the family. So I was surprised, but he threw her ass underneath the bus too. So it let you know how dire the situation was and how much Yaz means to him and what he's trying to do for her. Right. Even though I don't think it's the right thing for him to do because he is not capable. He is not responsible enough. He can't even take care of himself. So let that girl go into whatever or send her with Tasha behind. Hopefully she do a better job with her. And just I don't know, child. I'm just like, but yeah, I love that whole dialogue. That was the best monologue in the show for me is when he put her in her place. And Kane, shout out to Kane. He did the damn thing too.
He put her in her place too. He put that piece of chicken right back in the box, folded it up. J-Mo, I give it to you. Talk about that dialogue with Monet and Tariq.
Yeah, Tariq, he was really pressing his luck right there, but he knew she wasn't going to shoot him right there in front of that spot. So he knew he had a chance. I thought he was actually going to be like, you know what? You're going to have to shoot me right here because I'm going inside. That's what I thought he was going to do. But instead, he went, and just snitched on everybody. He was wrong for talking about Diana. That was his only ally. I think Monet ain't gonna have no respect for him. I don't think nobody gonna be there for Tariq except Lauren, and he gonna play her because she played him. But he gonna use her to help get himself out of a jam and a couple little things. I got a theory about how he gonna use her, but she gonna tell him, she set him up with the little Rolex, the Folex, and he gonna end up using that to his advantage. But then he gonna end up ditching her, and he'll be all on his lonely. He might end up with Effie at the end, but I think because he can't go with Diana once she find out. The only thing that may save him with Diana is that Monet don't have to say nothing, because she don't have to say that Tariq told me, because Poppy was out. So it's obvious now she used the money. That's the one thing that will save him with her. But if Monet say Tariq told me, oh, it's a wrap. He didn't talk himself out them draws.
Moochie, I'm gonna come to you. Damn it, man. Jay, we as men, we hate talking ourselves out of draws, man. Don't put that on Reed.
Right. Just close them lips so the other lips can open.
Oh Lord.
I just want to start it off with Drew set it off last week.
Okay.
Getting at Monet.
Go ahead.
He set it off, then kicked it to Kane, and kicked it to Diane because she stole her money. then Zeke said something to her when he was turning himself in.
He did.
Everybody lit her up this episode.
Lit her up. They turned her upside down.
As far as Tariq, that was Tariq's first ghost moment.
You think so?
Me, I feel like that.
Okay.
I feel like the way
What you mean by that?
What do I mean by that? Because you know how he knows how to he's gonna get what he wants, and the way he spoke to her and he broke everything down, like, you need me and I need to get my sister, because you can't even trust your family. It is true.
Okay.
He gave her the real deal.
He did.
He gave her the real deal, let her know, and where she had to unlock the door, she knew he was right after that.
She did. Yep. And she pulled her little gun back too.
Exactly.
Man, I was tired of her putting that on the leg, man.
I still think that was his. I feel like that was his first ghost moment. I'm not saying full-fledged ghost, but you know how you say I am that you are your father's son?
Right.
That was it.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
So J Mo, are you going live when we get done?
Yes, sir. We're going live with these two lovely ladies. We're gonna keep it going. Anybody that be watching, y'all know, who knows what we may be talking about by the end of the show.
That's right. So all 425 of y'all that's watching us right now, if you want to keep this conversation going, be sure to follow them when we get done over the J-Mo channel. Give us a like and subscribe to these kind people. J-Mo, you next, brother. Let me see how we gonna start this one out with you. I guess I don't have no way but to just dive on into this one, because see, I used to love this female. I really did. I used to love her. And it hurt my heart that I had to go tell my wife, I'm coming running back to you because I done went out here and got my feelings hurt by my TV girl. J-Mo, I'm talking about Professor Addiction. Lord have mercy.
Boy.
She first of all, she reads Jabari's book, realizes it's Tariq, decides she's going to cooperate with Whitman and Kamal, and then she decides that she's going to use a student that she was trying to mentor and idol, Lauren, as her pawn to get herself out of trouble. J-Mo, take away the Wicked Witch of Stansfield.
Yeah, she was definitely wrong for that. And she could have got Lauren possibly killed.
Yeah.
You know,
she still might get her killed.
Right. And as well as herself. And you know, she was wrong for how she, after reading the book, ready to go ahead and talk about, oh, that's Tariq, Tariq. But as you read it, you knew Tariq wasn't hitting that, cootie cat that you had. So who's to say everything else was accurate? How does she know?
She felt like she knew that, J-Mo, because Jabari assumed that the student she was sleeping with was Tariq. So that's how she rubbed those two knuckles together like this. You know,
and we already know. Right. And yeah, she assumed, and she's making a fool out of herself in a way, because it worked for the meantime, but we'll see how it happens in the end, because they really don't have any proof. It's his fingerprints ain't on the badge. It's no ties to the murder weapon. Why would he be killing a police officer? What was his reason for killing Jabari if he got proof that he was working with him on the book? Why would I kill you over a book? And you was paying me and splitting the money. And if they did they research, because these cops doing a half-ass job, they can see they already got Kane in his room on the wire. You know what I'm saying? From the phone.
That's the key right there.
Yeah, what does this dude all in there?
Y'all.
Pull the cameras, pull the footage.
Pull the cameras.
Tariq ain't been in there. Tariq has been in Lauren's room ever since.
He
gave,
exactly.
And so, but they could say it's been in that room since the murder happened.
No, his body. They say his body just came up. They know that.
But I'm saying they could say it's no way to say it's been there. How long it's been there is what I'm saying. It could have been there for a month for all they know.
It got dirt and everything on it. It was buried with him.
No, he never buried it with him. He didn't bury the badge with him.
How did he find the badge with the body?
Yeah, he put it in that little pocket in his
he put it in his hoodie, and he took the phone, and then he broke the SIM card and threw the phone in the river. But if y'all look at episode 10 of season 1, he had chains around the body.
Yeah, none of that was there.
Right, and he dragged them in the water. So how was they digging him up?
Yeah, what he did. Oh, I hate when the people
jump on in there, Moochie. Moochie, you wanted to talk about Professor Addiction, so I gave it to you. Talk about karma. She wanted to talk about karma and pick on Tariq. So what's going to be her karma?
I didn't like that she did this to him in class.
I don't either. That was some bull.
I don't like that she did that to him, and I think it's going to backfire on her.
Hell yeah.
But the only thing, Davis McClain won't come after her because he still want the the panties.
Want them drizzles. He want them drizzles.
So Davis McClain ain't gonna come after her, and I just think it was all wrong what she did because she didn't have enough proof.
Right. Yeah.
It was like she was trying to guide the evidence and make it sway over, what I'm saying?
She manipulated Laura.
But so I'll come to you now, Nita. Do you feel like she feels she's under pressure from Monet to give up somebody? Do you feel like she's feeling that heavy weight of Monet jumping in her car, putting that gun to the back of her head?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably it for sure. The thing is, I'm trying to figure out, I'm thinking that Detective Kevin, he might have something to do with that first book and how Jabari imploded their life. And you remember everything was really rocky between them, and he was telling this true story and stuff like that. I'm thinking that he might had a part in that book or something, where they were all in some kind of entanglement that just kind of went sour and just kind of left.
So, wait a minute. New discovery. Nita. Let me make sure I'm hearing this correctly. You said an entanglement. You wouldn't be insinuating. I'm just trying to make sure. I want to make sure I'm getting the story right. You wouldn't be insinuating that it was Jabari, Professor Carrie, Professor Addiction, and Kevin Whitman was in some kind of swinging situation, and it went totally left, or in some cases too far south that you couldn't see your way back north. What you saying?
Well, we know he has a part in her past, and
he does.
whole thing about how he's going so hard at her, and he already understood the entanglement between her and Jabari, and then she rebought it back up. And so that's why I feel like I'm trying to figure out what his motive is, and that's the only thing that kind of makes sense. Like there is some type of history with all three of them, and maybe some kind of fallout that happened with them.
Well, he wanted to see her in pain in the beginning, and then every man associated with her, he was trying to embarrass him or put him in jail. Jabari, she's just trying to disgrace his death. And then Zeke, he knew she messing with Zeke, so he was trying to do anything he can to get Zeke. But now, for whatever the reason, he's got the hard on for Kane. Kane is his new object that he wants to do something with, and we'll just have to see how that plays out.
Right.
But Moochie, let us go ahead and get to what the fans want to see. And by the way, y'all, 525 people tuned in to see this beautiful panel of wonderful YouTubers and creators. Be sure to give us a like, and they will be going live when I get done on J-Mo's channel. All you got to do is subscribe. Moochie, turn off that mute and get ready for some fun.
Moochie.
Okay.
Come on, Moochie.
You wanted to go here, so we're going to go here.
Let's go.
I said a long time ago when didn't nobody know this was coming, I said Lorenzo was getting out, and I said it was going to be Lorenzo versus Mecca. People told me I was crazy, but look, I'm not as crazy as you think. I'm crazy like a fox. Well, he's out. And this scene was so funny to me because Monet creeping in the house from after meeting Dante, and she hear people in there talking all kinds of Spanish. I mean, I don't know if they was doing Spanish proverbs or what was going on. Yeah. I mean, damn, I think I was like I felt like I heard the Day of the Geechee in Spanish going on up in there. I don't know. And then next thing I know, she pops in there. Lorenzo's trying to give her and look at that butterface look on her face. Moochie, take over. You get the floor.
She thought she was gonna come in there and tell Zeke about his father.
Right.
When she turned the key to the door and she heard
rapid fire.
Her whole expression changed.
Like, oh, well.
Moochie, what was they doing? Was they praying? What the hell were they doing?
They was laughing. I know he was saying, he must have been like, I'm home. Lucy, I'm home.
I'm with the games, bitch.
That was hilarious.
Oh my goodness. What was going through your mind when you saw this Nita the Diva?
I said, Monet, she having the time, boy. She having the time. I said, her face is cracked in a million pieces on the ground. I was like, girl.
Boy, she definitely got served this episode.
It was a mess. And then everybody was looking at her with the, like, especially Diana. If you look, yes,
she knew the truth.
Diana's look told it all. I was like, oh yeah, she is not going to be on
Team Monet and Mecca.
She is that girl. She is going to be on Team Lorenzo.
Dale HD said, Tango el gato los pantalones.
He's going to want to go where she can get the freedom. And that's what girls, when they get older, they want to go where it's loose and they don't have all these rules and all that. She's going with daddy. Daddy going to let her go to school. Daddy, gonna, he's going to foster that type of relationship. And it's just going to be good night.
She explains how she wants to go back to school for the accounting part.
Right.
He's going to let her run like the wind.
Of course he is.
Right.
J-Mo, talk about us when you came in and you seen not the Last Supper, but the First Supper.
Papi's home. Papi is home. Come here.
Wait a minute.
Here, Monet. I want some brown sugar, mama.
Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Lorenzo Tejada's cousin. It's J-Mo. Tell us some more what he's talking about, J-Mo. What he talking about?
Y'all will see me more in season in book 4 of Force I'm gonna say, hey, look here, man. You tired of bringing my puppy? He out, my brother. I'll be out too soon, man. Hey, look, man, pass me home. I like it. The brown sugar is really sweet. I like it. It tastes good. Now you don't have to get the air. I'm here, mama. Let's do it. You say you don't like it wearing the same outfit? Well, now you could wear the birthday suit. Come on. Hey, man. She was looking stupid, though, for real talk, man. She walked in. She ain't had nothing to say. They like, how you keep a secret? Yeah, by not knowing your damn self. That's how you keep it. And she definitely came in.
Let you're right, Nita. I don't think Monet is gonna let Diane know that Tariq told about the money.
No, she ain't gonna say that. And also, she ain't gonna tell about Zeke and Mecca now, because then he gonna be like, what the hell? Zeke is the see, that's the thing that still don't make sense to me, what we was talking about. How does Lorenzo not know that Zeke is her son, but people were saying she could have popped the baby out, sent him down south, then met him, and then this, that, and the other, or whatever. Mm-hmm. So
that's what they say.
What they say, Irish twins or whatever they got. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, maybe that's how it happened. So that's a lot, because it would have been easy for her to do it and then be like, well, forget him. He locked up. Ain't nothing he could do anyway. Now he out. And you got the other 3 kids that's going to be like, oh, so wait a minute. Zeke is your son, and now we about to be with Mecca. And then Kane still don't know Mecca is Zeke's father, and he been playing Kane. So that's a lot of bombs that's about to drop. You know what I mean? It's about to be World War III up in here.
Definitely.
he been playing the hell. Everybody plays Kane. Really.
Right.
And we have yet to see Tariq play Kane this season, but he's about to.
Oh, he about to get him real good.
You know, walk the sleeping dog with Tariq.
That's what they about to do.
Yep. With the bombs dropping up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Dynamite.
So J-Mo, I got another one I'm gonna come to you on that Moochie wants to discuss. No, my bad. I'm sorry. It's Nita's turn to get the thing started out, but this is one that Moochie was talking about heavy. All right. Okay. So we know him as Mecca, but she know him as Dante. She don't know Mecca name yet. So Nita, the thing for you is this. This man got a trust for all the kids, including Zeke.
Ooh.
And Monet at first said no, right? And then he goes and tells her, look, I'm not leaving New York till you come with me. Nita, is that a man you be scared of, or is that a man you going to run into?
I mean, see, the thing is that she does not know the other side. She does not know him as Mecca.
Right.
And if she's just going by just the history that she has along with him, then I think possibly there's that fact. But you know what? Commendable. I ain't even gonna lie. That would have buttered me up just a little bit.
You mean to tell me he wouldn't have got you with the helicopter?
He wouldn't have got me with no Aaliyah 4-page letter from BMF. It wouldn't have been that. If I was going to get any kind of paperwork, it was going to be that.
Buy out the restaurant.
I can't do nothing with an Aaliyah 4-page letter.
You're going to make him get out the seat and get on his knees.
Right.
You
didn't hit him with the
you didn't say the 4-page letter for me.
From Crazy Boy? No. If I, as a woman, is going to believe anything, it's going to be signed documentation talking about I'm giving all your kids a trust. Hello. You speaking my language now.
He added him. Look, we going to be, look. She was like, let me go home and talk to the kids. Look, let me go home. Wait, a trust for all of them?
Hello?
For Zeke and my children? All right, let me go home and talk to
I wouldn't have thought twice. I'd have been like, I said, let me take this masculine hat off, drug queen pin off and go rest in my femininity. That's what I would have done. That would have been
Wait a minute, Nita.
I would have let him have it.
He over here getting the trust for some people that don't have ain't trustworthy.
Nita, you don't even know where this man money is coming from. That's a problem.
How is that a problem?
It ain't no worse than where hers coming from.
Well, I guess in Monet's situation is not a problem because she's already in the drug game. But the problem with that is she's trying to escape the drug game, and he's leading her down the primrose path of he can offer her that life outside of drugs. You need to know what he's doing because right now, isn't she under the assumption he's doing some kind of a art trading, currency trading, or something like that?
Import and export. It's the same thing. It's just a cleaner way to say the drug game.
Right.
So you feel like she fully knows he's doing drugs?
Yeah,
I don't think she know.
I don't think she knows.
She don't know quite yet.
But
she's about to find out.
She's willing to play the mafia side wife and act like she don't know what's going on. She's gonna turn a blind eye to how the meat coat get in the house and look at what's going on behind closed doors.
She gonna be the babe in the woods. I know nothing.
Lord, J-Mo, jump on in there, man. This brother come through. He got a trust fund. He didn't say how much was in this trust, but all we know, this could have been a double blind trust with 2 nickels in there. He ain't say how much was in there, but he's got a trust for all the kids. Together. Yeah, he's got the New York Knick game, the double nickel that Michael Jordan dropped on the Knicks. But he's willing to give this woman and her kids this life, and he said, "I'm not leaving New York till you come with me." J-Mo, man.
Yeah, see, I look at it on the other side of the nickel. The other side of the coin.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of looking at Monet's side of it, I'm looking at him.
Okay.
And that's super simp move, man.
Ooh.
For one, you gonna take care of all these kids. You ain't even met them. You trying to be with Monet. You don't even know this woman. You ain't seen. You can't pop up with somebody 25 years later and think you know them in a week or two. And now you talking about I got the cape. I got the chopper. I'm really saving them. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, get him, Jay, because he putting pressure on all the other men. Hell, we ain't even gonna accept the women no more unless we got a damn trust fund for their badass children. Get him, Jay.
He gonna be like Larry. He gonna have a sex contract next. Like, all right, look.
It was more than that factor. It's more the factor besides the trust fund, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he said, "I'm not leaving without you,"
that too. Like, ain't nobody tell you to come here, and you trying to do this for somebody that you don't even know is trustworthy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got a theory, and I'm working on this where I think she gonna sign it and play him, and then have him killed, and then get the money, and still be with Lorenzo and her husband.
Because she said it best. As I come to you,
know why
Chella.
you shared that tonight, because you know it's mice in the corner listening to every word that's gonna drop something in a couple of hours.
Well, at Moochie, I'll come to you with this. Like Jay is saying, she told Diana,
you know where it came from.
You need to have a business partner, and you need to have a lover, right? So that's what Monet told Diana, and look at what she's about to do. She's about to go side with the love interest now because she's already been with the partner. So, having said that, Moochie, what do you think about Dante and his proposal?
He could be both business partner and lover, though.
But Jay, what happened to offering the ring before you offer trust and things?
Well, you can't.
You want a paperwork.
Married.
Oh, that's right.
That's true.
How you want to ask her to marry? Look, he's like, let me get you away first, and then we gonna work from there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they mind he probably don't even consider that really that much of a marriage because he was in jail from what they knew at the time. But go ahead, Moochie.
For some reason, you got to keep in mind, I feel like Lorenzo knows this dude. And I really feel like they're going to have a showdown.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's going to be a showdown. And y'all know how I like to see fights.
You know, Moochie.
I want to
roll around. You ready for
know who I get that vibe from?
I feel like he might even take out the chef Lorenzo, and then it'd be a real standoff.
Okay. Okay.
I get the vibe that Mecca doesn't fool with Tariq for some reason. Like I just really got that feel when he was trying to tell Kane to set Reek up, and then when Reek came, I'm sure that the camera was recorded, but he just went by his word saying that Kane didn't know him, but Kane knows. But I guess he didn't give him his name. He didn't give him nothing. All he was going by the chef assassin was just going by just the video that him and Nuff.
Right.
And I don't think that they got no information. He said, I don't think he's from Mahoney, but for some reason, I just feel like, with Mecca he knows he already followed Tariq. He already knows the business dealings with Tariq and Kane. But for some reason, I feel like he has like a disdain for Tariq in some kind of manner. It feels like.
But Mecca knows that was Tariq's. You can look at the video footage and see it.
That's
he went back and looked. He just said kill Kane because of Monet.
Right.
He got
plot armor right now.
Kane know you messing around with the wrong one. Don't play with me, boy.
Right.
And
I think that's why he keeps trying to scare him.
Kane was lying too.
Right.
Yeah, the chef knows good and damn well.
Kane was lying.
He knows good and damn well that he was lying. And for a minute there, before the chef assassin took out enough, Kane was trying to bow his chest out. Nah, I don't know him. Did you see the look on Kane's face after he did that dude with one swing of the knife? One swing. One fillet. It was filet enough is what happened.
Boy, you cut him up like some sow man up in here.
Man,
he's looking like sow man up in here, boys.
He got him good, man. He got him good. All right, Jay, we on you now, my brother. We on you. So I'm gonna hit you with this one right here, Jay. I said yesterday, Lauren has been looking rather impressive this season, but it's hard to look at her like that because I still kind of see a little child in her. However, she's playing an adult role. How did you feel about not only she letting Tariq borrow her car, which is, ladies, that's a mistake.
Nice car.
Yeah, that's always a mistake. But now she's putting the boy in her brother's room who's having addiction issues. Break it down, Jay.
Yeah, she over here. Tariq needs to try to get out the game and just cape with her, actually. She rolling with she got everything he needs. Good loving, you know what I'm saying? A nice ride, you know what I'm saying? Come out the shower with the little curly hair looking all
Apartment, yeah.
Right. Oh, yellow. You know what I mean? You know what's the problem, man? You know what I'm saying? He don't see what's going on, man. He done messed up. He probably could have got the money or whatever for what he needed to do from her. He over here trying to sell drugs, a little tough weak. Looking stupid up in here, man. You know what I mean? She ready to, lay it out for him. And I ain't one of the type of dudes that like want a woman to take care of me type stuff. I still believe in trying to do my own thing, and you do your thing, and we can come together and do things together. But if you need help and y'all in a relationship, that's what you all are there for, to be there for each other, help each other through the struggle. She can help him now. Once he done, he'll get out, get his money. Boom. Now he looking out for her. They helping each other. And, as they grow old together, they can talk about how they helped each other and all the stuff they've been through.
You think she thirsty, Nina?
I mean, she might be digmatized now, but...
Yeah, she was thirst. She was a thirst bucket.
And then now we done went all over into the
deep
end. She giving her.
She thirsty because she's drinking for two.
Boy tactic. This is baby boy tactic.
Yeah, she gave up the car.
She's drinking for two right now. She pregnant.
You think she's pregnant?
She got to
my brother.
My brother to weaken the knees.
My brother ready to go with my theory, y'all, that one of these women was gonna get pregnant. So Lauren let Tariq hit twice, and she done gave up the BMW, and then done gave up the apartment after 2 nuts. Really, boy,
she likes sausage on her plate, man.
In the cuddle.
Yes, man. 2 nuts and then on top of that, he don't really cuddle because every time she come looking for his ass, he gone. She thinking they about to cuddle when she came out the bathroom. He done left.
Right, he keep going in that bathroom playing with that damn Rolex. Trying to figure out what she gonna do. Is she gonna keep it on, take it off?
Right.
Like, all right, ghost.
That's the greatest Polex ever made. They can adjust it and make it listen in real time. And you know what I'm saying? GPS, satellite, laser beam. You know what I mean? They can talk. You can talk through it like Dick Tracy.
Wow.
Damn, that thing is the greatest of all time. It just happened to be laying around the police station. You know, they got it like that.
So Moochie, jump on in there. But before you do, let me shout out my super chatter, Eric. I appreciate it. And y'all, believe it or not, this is my second highest output on a Monday night show. We have 650 people watching us entertain them, making them laugh about power and what we think is going to happen. Please give us all a like, go subscribe to everybody's channel, and share us because we enjoy entertaining people. And we've got a new lineup we're going to be doing next year as we transition to Tommy's store. We're going to have a Monday night show, Tuesday night show, then we're going to be doing a Thursday night show. So stick with us. Moochie, jump on in there about Lauren.
What about her? She's open. She done gave the car and the crib up. And I think by him letting her in a little bit, she opened up to him. And I said that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is, now that Kane seen her, and Kane knows that that's his girl, is he gonna bother her?
Right.
Of course.
He's already attracted to her.
Of course.
Right.
Of
so
course.
This might make this. I hope he needs to learn how to fight, y'all. Okay, we always hoping for him to drive. He finally drove today. Last night.
Yes, you can get rid of your GoFundMe's to get him a car. Now we need to do a GoFundMe for him to get up with a Chef Boy Assassin to teach him how to fight.
Get him some karate lessons at the YMCA, some women's self-defense classes or something.
He has to learn how to fight.
He ain't shit.
But you know what? Maybe Tariq's like this. I don't need to know how to fight as long as my gun works.
Yeah, it wasn't working the other night.
That's what I'm saying. Look what happened. He had black eyes, a busted lip.
No, monkey saw him.
Diana was like, "What happened to you?"
Right. Yeah, he walking around trying to get an apartment. Ain't nobody putting you in their apartment.
Happened to you?
Right. I ain't about to rent you no damn apartment. What the hell wrong with you, man?
He was all swollen up.
Right. And I damn sure ain't giving you custody of your sister. You can't even take care of yourself. It's literally written all over your face. You need help.
Right. Shout out to Christian Jacobs, who's been following us, me and J-Mo, since the original Power Christian. Be sure to subscribe to these two wonderful young ladies, Muchella and Nita, because they put out some very entertaining content as well. And I got one more thing I want to discuss with y'all before we get out of here. And I'm back to you, Moochie. We'll let you start. So, Moochie, do you want to talk about Meth McLean and what's going on with his brother? Or do you want to talk about the pending cat fight between two white dudes?
Oh, yo, you saw that, right?
I saw it. Of course I saw it. You know nothing.
I got sex.
Okay, well, let me set the narrative. So,
yes.
ADA Jenny is at the bar with Detective Waiting to Exhale, and he's wanting her to look into Kane. Okay, so as she's looking into Kane, she's kind of giving him these signals like, I really don't care for you, and he's kind of looking at her and he's kind of sizing her up. So in pops Cooper Sacks, and Detective Bodyguard is looking at Cooper Sacks like, who the hell are you? And Cooper Sacks definitely looking at him like, bruh, who the hell is you? And guess who's all up in the middle of this sandwich? Jenny. So Moochie, are we about to see a white boy cat fight?
Nay.
Who you got? Who you got?
I already said I got Sacks. I got Cooper Sacks. I don't like the other dude. I want him to get his ass whipped.
Detective White Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want women to get beat up.
Okay, I see.
Crooked law enforcement.
Wow, she want him. So Nita the Diva, what you think? Who you got when the little cat fight between the white dudes happened?
I don't know. I think I got even though I don't like him, I got Detective Crazy, Detective Kevin, because he is too aggressive. He is very aggressive, and he looked like he ain't letting up. So I don't know. I don't know if Sax can. I don't know. I don't see him throwing down like that. If it is going to be a cat fight, I don't think it's going to be a gunfight either. So
no,
I don't know. I think Sax may try to jump big, and then Kevin may like meet him and like, you know, give him the same type of energy. Like he not gonna back down, but I don't think it's gonna be a full on. I think Sax will pull the first blow. I would say that if it was to come down to blows or something like that, and somebody say something off the wall, Sax gonna come with the heat because he getting the panty draw. So
that's right. I was about to say that's a hell of a motivator too, right there.
Damn right.
So J-Mo, I'm gonna give it to you. Who you got in this battle, this brawl for the panty draws of Jenny's sweet draws?
Yeah, I got DBS, man, all the way. DBS gonna take him down. For those who don't know, that's Dirty Ball Sacks. Dirty Ball. I got DBS all the way. He about to take him down. You know, he been tearing them draws out. You know what I'm saying? He been looking like sweaty baloney on the bed, and he like that. He don't want to lose that. And like you say, man, them drizzles, that's a hell of a prize fight right there. He want them drizzles. And if they was fighting over Professor Dick Shun, then I would say maybe Detective White Man. I don't say Whitman, I say White Man. Detective White Man. I would get him because he want to fight for those drizzles. And so, you know, it's the which prize fight is it? Whose drizzles is on the line? And so I think since it'll be for Sax and you know, the assistant district attorney, then I'm gonna put it on DBS, man. You know, he dirty anyway. Ain't no telling what he do. He might hit him in the balls or something, man.
Well, I'm gonna give you a theory before we get out of here. I'm gonna give you my theory what's gonna happen. Jenny at some point in time gonna figure out she being played by Cooper Sax. And to probably enrage Cooper Sax, she might just give it up to Detective Bodyguard just to make Cooper Sax mad to see what he's gonna do. And then we're gonna have ourselves a whirly derby going on right there. Pure six draws, what's gonna happen. And Cooper Sax should just kick them draws to the curb because there's other draws out here to be had, but she's been putting that thing on him though. She really has. But the problem with this is Detective Waiting to Exhale, he still like Professor Addiction. So would he just take some other random draws from Jenny? I think he will. I think he most definitely will. So, man, y'all, good show tonight. We got, let's see, right now we at 675. Damn, good gracious. And we will be back tomorrow. I want you guys to help me, Moochie and Miss K break 675 and get into 700 tomorrow night when we come back. And you know Miss K gonna come with that crazy fire because she always antagonizing me about Professor Addiction, calling her Professor Crab Legs, aka Professor Hot Pocket. Then she has some other nickname for us. So y'all come back for that. Be sure. And I just put the link in the description. I'll put it back in here. The after party is going to be at J-Mo Channel. Here is a link I'm putting in the description right now. Go over there and check it. You'll still get to see this whole panel minus me for a lively, fun discussion. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get that life game. Go check out J-Mo and his crew right now. To that next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.
All right. Peace.
Peace.